multiple people hurt in a shooting and a stabbing at Sky Harbor Airport on Christmas Day. Everyone involved was known to each other, police say. Okay, welcome. This is A to Z decodes out here in Arizona, right? Here's there's some pictures right there. Let me read a little bit of this. Now, this is ABC 15, and again, Arizona. You see right up here in the corner. Okay, so operations at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport's Terminal 4 were temporarily paused due to a shooting investigation Wednesday night. Phoenix police officials were called to a pre-security restaurant within Terminal 4 around 9:45 p.m. on Christmas Day. 4 reports of a shooting. Police say the incident began with a fight involving a group of 3 adults and 2 teenagers, all known to each other. At one point, one of the adults pulled a gun and fired multiple times, shooting a woman and a teenage boy. The boy then pulled out a knife and cut the man who fired the gun. A man who had suffered other injuries and a juvenile were detained in the parking garage, and police say, all right, this is what police say. In all, 4 people were hospitalized for their injuries. The woman who was shot remains in critical condition. The other individuals have been treated and released from the hospital. And they want to let us know again that the police are saying that this is what happened. They say everyone involved knew each other and is accounted for. No arrests have been made in relation to the shooting. A charging decision will be made once the investigation is complete. And again, they're letting us know this is what police say. They mention it one more time, okay? No other community members or visitors were injured during the altercation. And man, look at this. Again, police say. You see that? Police say. Police say. Okay, so this is what the police say. They want us to know. Here, put it back over here. You can just kind of glance at the airport. And I'll play the video, some of the news clips, just to go along with what I say as well here. While the shooting was under investigation, officials say a man unconnected to the original incident handed firearms to other individuals at the airport before approaching an officer outside of the shooting scene. Just before 11:25 p.m., the man identified as 21-year-old Cole Nenon, or Nenon, Nenon, began yelling at the officer as he approached him. Officials say police gave commands to Nenon to stop, but he did not. After an officer brought Nenon to the ground to place him under arrest, Nenon allegedly hit the officer, spat on him. 3 firearms were recovered and impounded in connection to this incident. Nenon faces aggravated assault charges. So a lot going on here. Okay? And like I said, we'll watch a couple of video clips.
Next tonight, a chaotic scene at Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport. 3 people shot, 1 person stabbed during a family gathering at a restaurant within the airport terminal, but outside the security checkpoint. Multiple people taken into custody. Here's ABC's Zorin Shah.
Christmas chaos at Phoenix's Sky Harbor Airport Wednesday night as police respond to an incident that left 3 people shot and another person stabbed. It happened right before 10 p.m. at the Terminal 4 food court, just yards from where passengers enter the security checkpoint. That's when authorities say a family fight escalated and shots were fired. Tonight, police say 3 men are in stable condition and a 4th victim, a woman, sustaining life-threatening injuries.
All 5 individuals that are involved in this incident are all known to each other. No community members or visitors were injured outside of this group individual. This incident has been resolved. It was resolved very quickly. There's nobody outstanding.
Bystanders, meanwhile, making the best of a bad situation.
People were outside for 30, 45 minutes until they said it was all clear to come back in.
And some passengers were stuck outside, but it did not lead to any major delays or cancellations.
A frightening scene. Zareen Shah, thanks
Okay,
so much.
So let's check out some of these connections. Again,
Next
this is
tonight,
A to Z decodes. Okay, and that's the thumbnail right here. It's interesting because it's Arizona and you get an airport trending story once again, right? And think about it, like Santa Claus, Santa, Rudolph, the sleigh, the reindeer. It's interesting, right? Airplanes in the sky, Arizona, you get it? And then you get Santa, and this all happening on Christmas. Okay? Santa, they say flying through the sky, get to come through the chimney. Right? So that's our thumbnail. And so this guy right here, while the shooting wasn't under investigation, officials say a man unconnected to the original incident handed firearms to other individuals at the airport before approaching an officer outside of the shooting scene just before 11:25. The man, identified as 21-year-old Cole, looks like Nenin, began yelling at the officer. I mean, that's Cole, and this is on Christmas. Okay, and what? Just a different spelling of Cole with the name, but doesn't it make you think of the saying, like if you're not good, Santa's gonna put coal in your stocking. Come on, you've got to be kidding me. So this was on Christmas. This is where I start to question things, right? And you even get Cole C like Christmas, man. And if those of y'all don't know, look, it's obvious, right? Most people are unfamiliar with the threat that misbehaving children might find nothing but a lump of coal in their stocking on Christmas morning, okay? Can you believe it? So are these just like actors? You know what I mean? And it's just like fake name insert here. Oh, it's Christmas. This has been happening for what? Like a solid 3-4 days in a row with these trending stories. I mentioned this is A to Z local Arizona decodes, but I have another channel, Daily Decodes 81 too, where I cover these stories daily, all over the world, right? And this has been hitting lately. We've been getting a lot of names like, Christian, like Christmas, right? Chris. We had the major storm in Santa Cruz in California, right? Santa like Christmas. So what are the odds now on Christmas we get this shooting and stabbing and this violence at it's Sky Harbor Airport. Can you believe it? Sky, like Arizona, again, like Santa and the reindeer flying through the sky. You know what I mean? Arizona airport. I mean, So what are the odds you're gonna get the name Cole? Right? Come on, like for real? And of course, the name, and apparently this is the suspect here. What are the odds, man? Are you serious? Cole Nenin, you get 97 and 43, and that's a match in the ordinal M reduction cipher. Are you serious? And you even get 38 like Christmas, y'all. Okay, again, multiple people hurt in shooting, stabbing at Sky Harbor on Christmas Day. Everyone involved was known to each other, police say. And hey, that could be true, right? Actors, maybe, possibly. And you may ask, why would they pull off something like this? I mean, a lot of time, I'm not saying that it didn't happen. So you can go both ways, right? Actors, mainstream news, narratives, agendas, right? Guns at the airport, maybe like gun control, stop the guns. That narrative, right? Never seems to get old. Or we can dig deeper into this number system that we're given, the language, spelling, spells. Think about like cursive, curses, do they teach that anymore in school? But you can go either route, and it's what's going on here, right? What are the odds, again, you're going to get coal on Christmas, and then it's going to match in this code like that? Okay? So it's like, which door are we going to open here, right? You know what I mean? So you see how that syncs up with the ciphers. Again, these letters have these numerical values attached to them. Okay, and then Sky, Arizona. Come on, right? And what the last live I did on this channel, Falcon Field, a plane crashed, as taken off from Falcon Field Airport, right? So, again, agendas possibly, narratives maybe, exposing of this code, right? That's what I do here. So, could be some kind of political agenda. They're always hitting us with the gun stories, right? And the violence. If we were to open that door, right? So, look at this, man. Okay, and you can do this locally where you're at, and like each state's got certain numbers attached to them. I do these all the time. If you want to just watch a few of the videos on this channel, watch a few of the lives, and you're going to see these same numbers always land like this, okay? I know Arizona's birthday is Valentine's Day, and that's 2/14, or it's the 14th day of the second month. So Sky Harbor Airport in ABC 123, you apply that method, equals 2/14. Again, Arizona's birthday, February 14th. What that's amazing, isn't it? So you get all of the names of these major places, these major things in Arizona, and they sync up with the birthday all the time. Okay? And even stabbing equals 142, again, like the 14th day of the second month. Arizona's birthday to match Sky Harbor Airport, 2/14, and you see the ordinal forwards with the alphabet, and you see reverse. And I left that up there so you can see the reverse cipher if Z is 1 and A is 26. These are facts. Okay? Look at that. And they say terminal 4, 42 when you apply the code. Arizona, 42. Stab, 42. All right? With the Valentine's Day birthday. This happens on Christmas. And then Arizona's got the Valentine's Day birthday. So where's all the love? Okay? And they say 4 people were hospitalized for their injuries. And this was Terminal 4 operations at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport's Terminal 4 were temporarily paused due to a shooting investigation, again on Christmas. And think about terminal. That's got kind of like the multiple meanings as well, right? You could be like terminally ill, right? You see? Terminal illness. So, again, let's expose this language a little bit. Terminal illness, an unreversible condition that in the near future will result in death or a state of permanent unconsciousness from which you are unlikely to recover. You see that? As I speak of the language, right? Remember spelling, spell casting. Okay? You see that right there? So what did they do to us with this language, y'all? And then you get the fourth terminal 4, and 4 people there. Come on. And there's a lot going on with this story, right? Look at the Christmas has the 45 date numerology. Look up here. 12 plus 25 plus the single digits with the year, 45. And notice over here, Arizona's next birthday, Valentine's, the 45th day of the year. Okay? And look at this. You get 16 and 61 date numerology on Christmas a few days ago. And then on Arizona's next birthday, Valentine's. Look, 16 and 61 date numerology on both. And remember, Arizona's birthday, 214. 2 plus 14 is 16. Okay? And the 14th day birthday, you get the 14 and 41 date numerology. And look at Valentine's right here, 2/14/2025, Arizona's birthday. You even get 25. And then you look over on the left, again, this happened on Christmas on the 25th. Right? So, again, as we further expose this number system and this language, right? And it said Phoenix police officials were called to a pre-security restaurant within Terminal 4 around 9:45 p.m. So 45 minutes after the 9 o'clock hour to go with the 45 numerology on Christmas and the next birthday for Arizona, the 45th day of the year. You see that? And even 4 plus 5 is 9, right? Okay, so Arizona's next birthday leaves 320 days in the year. And if you're talking like numerology, that's a big fat 0 up there. So you focus in on the 32. And police say the incident began with a fight involving a group of 3 adults and 2 teenagers. 32.
Authorities in Arizona are investigating a shooting at Sky Harbor International Airport. Investigators say a family got into some kind of dispute Christmas night, and it escalated to the point 3 people were shot and another stabbed. The fight started at a restaurant in Terminal 4 right outside the TSA screening line, and it continued all the way into a parking garage. Phoenix is one of the main hubs for American Airlines. Authorities have arrested 2 people, and we've learned one of them is an underage girl.
Officers arrived on scene and they located 3 individuals believed to have gunshot injuries. A short time later, as other officers were arriving, 2 other individuals were located in the parking garage. 1 individual is believed to have at least 1 stab wound.
Authorities had to close some sections of Sky Harbor, but the airport has resumed normal operations. One of the wounded victims is a woman in critical condition.
Okay, so let's just go to the calculator again real quick. Just to maybe just enter a couple more things here. Look at how look at this right here. And we're in the 12th month still, right? Gun equals 12. Right? Now notice how gun also equals 42 right there. Okay? Let me put Arizona. Look at this. Okay? Look at this right here. So notice you see gun equals 42 like Arizona. And look how Arizona equals 105. And that's like 15, right? And gun equals 15. Arizona also equals the 39 like gun. Okay? You see that right there? Now back to the 42. You see gun 42, Arizona 42, right? And remember back here, stab equals 42, terminal 4 equals 42, stabbing equals 142, and again 142, Arizona's birthday, the 14th day of the 2nd month. You see that right there? Right? So here's Sky Harbor Airport here. Let me just go to all. Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport is a civil military, look at that, public international airport 3 miles east of downtown Phoenix in Maricopa County, Arizona. And you see the address 3400 Sky Harbor Boulevard, Phoenix, Arizona 85034. You see that right there. And look, you see very, very trendy, right? Christmas. Maybe we can put a couple variations of Christmas over here in the calculator. And look, even Christmas has that 61 right there in reverse reduction. Look at the little chart thingy down here. You see Christmas equals 61 right there. And let's share this again. Remember, we had 16 and 61 date numerology on Christmas and even with the upcoming Valentine birthday for Arizona. You see that? So again, what's up with this code? And let's just go ahead and put Valentine. Look at Valentine equals 39 like Arizona and gun. You see that right there? And you get that 102, which is like 12. And again, we're in the 12th month. Valentine's Day. Okay, and I don't see anything really major with that. So, back over here. So, yeah, let me go to the article. And let me just scroll down here. Let's see if we get some other footage. What do they have here on this article? Let me play this. Hopefully the ad ain't too bad here. And hopefully the video plays.
Sanderson Ford is
right.
already
Oh,
ready
they got
to deliver all these
ad, man. Let me just scroll down a little bit. Scroll down. See if there's anything else. So, as a precaution, Terminal 4's A security checkpoint was temporarily closed, and SkyTrain operations were also paused at Terminal 4. Officials say the incident has been resolved and operations are back to normal. The Terminal 4 Level 3 food court remains closed, as well as a few nearby retail stores and part of the Level 8 parking garage near Elevator A. Sky Harbor officials say the investigation is ongoing.
Entire family. Once again, it is You Pick citrus season at Acroton.
Here, is there any volume with this?
At a pre-security restaurant in Terminal 4. Passengers feared the worst.
People were checking their bags in, and then somebody came running from downstairs saying there was somebody, an active shooter. So everybody ran outside.
Early Friday, police said they believed it was a family dispute that escalated when someone pulled a gun.
This was not an active shooter that never
See, they're saying,
Of the five involved, PD says 2 were...
They believe, they say, they keep saying that over and over. You know what I mean? So really nobody's lying if that were the case, right? Right? Except for maybe the police. You know what I mean? But the police say.
were shot. One was cut with a knife and another was injured. 2 of them were found in the parking garage.
What I can say is that all 5 individuals that are involved in this incident are all known to each other. No community members or
All right.
visitors were injured.
So it's kind of like they're just kind of repeating what we already heard. So again, this is A to Z decodes, and we have to question these stories, right? A lot of these are distractions. A lot of times, I'm not saying nobody wasn't hurt, but again, what's going on with this language? And really, again, coal on Christmas. Come on, man. And then it syncs up in gematria for real. God. Okay, so multiple people hurt in shooting and stabbing at Sky Harbor on Christmas Day. They say everyone involved was known to each other. And again, right in our title there, this is what police say. Okay, shout out to y'all. A to Z, local Arizona decodes. Appreciate everybody. If you like, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. If you want to share these videos with others, feel free to share these videos. And I appreciate y'all. Until next time. All right. Peace.